That's sweet. Look, let me do my lotion. She put the lotion on its skin. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I drove from Louisiana to North Carolina by myself, and I did it in 15 hours. I did it in 15 hours. I did it in 15 hours. Like, yeah. These hoes could never. But hey, Couture Bays, it's your girl Brad going live with the Read Talk. And Bay Squad, we gotta talk. We gotta talk, we gotta talk. I'm officially back on the East Coast. And yeah, like, we gotta talk about a couple things. So, this live, please like this video, share this video out. We gotta talk about Drake being blamed for rappers not being successful. I told y'all, Iceman was gonna do exactly what it was supposed to. Habibti was gonna do exactly what it was supposed to and Maid of Honor. You know. We gotta talk about Lindsay Clancy. I'm gonna just give my thoughts about that. We gotta talk about it, okay? Child, not the ice maker making noise. We gotta talk about that. Of course, we have to get into the Destiny's Child drama. I feel like Matthew Knowles is behind the scenes doing some things. It's the ice maker. I'm not trying to show all of my sisters' beautiful townhouse, but it's the ice maker for my ice. And it's like Sonic ice. I'm like, oh my God, maybe it needs more water. We are in North Carolina. That's where they say the witches are at. Of course, we're going to be talking about Cardi B and just my thoughts on that. Just my thoughts on that. And before we get started, let's like, comment, subscribe, tap the notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip some apple juice or my favorite vegan water, and let's get into mess. How you like this video is by double tapping the screen or hitting those three dots right there. Thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe if you like the vibe, share if you care. How you can engage with this video, hype this video up, send a donation or send a gift is by hitting those three dots right there. And that being said, opinions are not fixed. I do want to address the elephant in the room. I do want to address the elephant in the room. You look like Angela Staten King. She's a beautiful woman. You can never make me hate a beautiful woman. She's a body. I want to look like her when I grow up. Body still tea. Happily married. If I'm married. You know, giving these hoes hell. Standing on hoes' necks. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to do that when I'm older. But I do want to address the elephants in the room. First things first. Hey, Bob. What's going on? Hey, Grape Tea News. Grape Tea is out of control. Y'all see how Grape Tea be doing me? Hey, Barry. What's going on? And hey, Magic T3. Happy Taco Tuesday. Y'all, we went to the Cheesecake Factory. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it down. I want to address the host. So let's start off with this. That weird lady who is obsessed with AT2 decided to put me in another video. And I'm starting to see a trend. I'm starting to see a trend. If it's not her, it's AT2's other op. And I'm just like, what does this have to do with me? What do this have to do with me? I'm not about to go back and forth with anybody on the internet. Like, I don't know you. I don't know you. You're not popping. You're not trending. You're like, in my mind, irrelevant. So I don't know why they keep tagging me. I'm confused about that. I had to show y'all because this is the games people play. So when I told y'all people were sending bots, hello, hello, hello. I get it. Though I think she really wants to AT2. She want to give him some of her ill nana, and I'm like, sister, go ahead. Like, he's not my man, okay? But what we're not gonna do is keep trying to make it seem like I need to address these people. I don't need to address nobody on the internet. That's the one. Two, I've went up against the biggest and the brightest. Came out unscathed. I'm still here. I'm still on the platform they come to. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the issue is. I don't know. I'm starting to feel like these people either want to be with me, or something. It's very much something. It's just weird. It's strange. And I keep telling y'all, like, I'm not above going back and forth with someone, but I'm not about to do it with these weak hoes. They're weak. They're weak. They're not mentally strong. They don't go outside. They be on the internet for hours. I be outside. Sometimes I'm not here, even though I'm consistent, but like I'm doing the work. Like I don't like it, and I'm not gonna keep doing it. I don't know her. You're mad because I'm friends with 82. Now it's about Tasha K. You know, if they can't get me with one, they'll try with the other. And I'm just like, if you were a smart person, you would know that like Tasha K fucks with the best, the best and the brightest. It is what it is. I can't help that Tasha K came to my platform. I can't help that. I can't help that. Like the things they do over there, it's giving, basement. Things they do in the basement. Don't get caught in the basement. I think these is mental patients. I think they need to go get evaluated. But it is what it is. Now let's move on. I want to talk about LaToya Luckett. Okay. Let's talk about LaToya Luckett. So LaToya Luckett was doing an interview, and y'all know it's coming up that Act 3 is upon us. We know this. Well, Act 4. Act 4. Yeah. We had the Renaissance, Cowboy Carter. Act 3. Act 3 is upon us. And I think Act 3 is dealing with Destiny's Child in a way. And I'm starting to see that they are attacking our good sis, LaToya Luckett. LaToya Luckett is on a TV show. Love the show. She can act. She can really act. Had her first album. Loved it. I saw her at Essence Festival when she divorced that man. Beautiful. Can sing the house down. Was a part of Destiny's Child. I loved her. I thought she was pretty. I always loved her aesthetic. I love what she brings to the table. I don't like that every time she gets in an interview that they want to bring up the drama or drudge up drama that her, Kelly, Latavia, Beyonce have overcame. So much so that you see who is a part of Destiny's Child all the way through. The only person who's left on the outside who was abandoned, Farrah. And we know why Farrah was abandoned. Because sister can't sing. Beautiful woman, no vocal ability. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now, to see these men say, oh yeah, because you was working with a certain songwriter, Sean Garrett, and Sean Garrett was working with Beyonce, they tried to stop your album and all this. What they meant to say, because they didn't put a name, is Matthew. Matthew Knowles. Matthew Knowles. Matthew. And I think that's why Matthew is trying to stop whatever the girls got going on, because all this drama is coming out of nowhere. And y'all know I give Beyonce her utmost respect, but when it comes to her daddy just be, he be doing a lot behind the scenes. If you know, you know. So when I see, him speaking about things that's supposed to be a secret, I feel like he's trying to sabotage Act 3 because I think Beyonce found a loophole not to pay him. Because if you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. So to see LaToya, she's up here discussing 20 years of Destiny's Child and all this, and these men come back to the drama, and she's sitting there like, what is going on? You can tell someone fed them that information. They didn't do it out the kindness of their heart. If they wanted to do it out the kindness of their heart, they would have did it on their platform before or went to one of these other pods to discuss it. These people are connected. These people are connected. And that's why I am a big proponent of wanting to see famous A-list singers, entertainers, and that, giving those who truly respect the craft an opportunity to host these interviews, because all this did was make it messy. And you can see that LaToya was visibly uncomfortable. And I wasn't even going to speak on it, but because it's starting to circulate and go viral, I'm like, why are we talking about LaToya's album, her self-titled album, where she was, at the time, I think she was dating Slim Thug and whatnot. Like, why are we doing it? She overcame the odds. She is a platinum selling artist. She has credentials. Nothing stopped. Sis was on Greenleaf and went from Greenleaf to reality TV, from reality TV back to acting. She was her, no matter what Matthew was doing, it didn't stop nothing. So I just don't get it. But let's move on, right? Who do I want to talk about next? Do I want to talk about Drake or Lindsay? We're going to talk about Drake because I'm gonna leave Lindsay Clancy a little bit towards the end. I will speak about her, then we'll speak about Cardi B. So let's get into Yella Beezy. Yella Beezy's lyrics are going to be used against him in the Mo3 trial. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. Even though Yella Beezy is out here with a new song, it's out here at the trail rides and stuff like that, and people are eating it up and they're loving it and it's going viral and whatnot, baby. The fact that they're going to use the lyrics against you that you had against Mo3 in the trial, baby, they're trying to wrap you up with a bow. They trying to wrap you up with a bow. You need to go do all you can not to go down. I don't know who you need to go see, but you need to go see somebody, because I'm just like, I didn't think they were going to allow it, and now they are. And I'm just like, see, when you are out here doing these, I'm not saying he did it, but out here doing these crimes, you got to make sure you're not surrounded by no crash dummies. Because ain't your homeboy testifying against you? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all saw that. Put a 2 in the chat if you did. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all saw that. Put a 2 in the chat if you did. Because I'm just saying, it's karma. He can't go see someone for that. Ooh! Oh my God! Because I really, Magic T3, I thought he was going to be able to beat the whole using the lyrics against him. Mind you, it's retaliation. He was getting his lick back for what was done to him. If y'all remember, Yella Beezy had the hottest song out. Then he was gunned down, survived it. They're out here giving awards while he's in the hospital. I remember that because I was just like, oh my God, he's overcame so much. And I get it. A lot of people like Mo3, but Mo3 put himself in that situation. He put himself in that situation. When you're out here doing stuff like they was doing stuff, the way they was out here carrying on and cutting up and acting a fool. And I was like, yikes. And I remember because Boosie got bow because of that. Because Boosie was like, hey, we need peace. Child. And y'all wondering why Boosie want to keep a blicky on him. They tried to take him out. Dallas is... They think Houston is... Dallas is not to be played with. Dallas is not to be played with. And all them cameras, they know who did it. They know who did it. I'm telling y'all right now, They can get up here all day, every day, and act like they don't know. Baby, Dallas, Texas has some of the clearest cameras I've seen in my life. Don't let them get up here and confuse y'all and be like, they don't know how it happened and all this other stuff. They know. Okay? They know. He should have let things go, and that's easier said than done, but he messed up by going after revenge. That's truthful. You know, it's hard to tell somebody not to get your lick back when they almost put you in a casket. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna just leave it at that. But y'all, please like this video. Like this video now. So yeah, let's move on. We're gonna talk about Yella Beezy. Let's talk about Drake. I don't like that y'all are trying to blame Drake for Rick Ross not being able to sell 100,000 copies. That is not Drake's fault. Rick Ross being number 39 on the Billboard is not Drake's fault. Where are all the people who was like, oh, we want that real hip hop and all this other stuff? How come y'all are not buying Rick Ross's music? Like, y'all not buying the boss's music, the richest boss? Sold 19,000 copies. 19,000 copies. $19,000 I was like, I didn't even listen to the album. I told y'all it was a flop. Y'all didn't believe me. Now y'all coming up with excuses and saying it's Drake's fault because Rick Ross is not selling. And I'm like, what happened to the, I got a fresh lineup, fresh outfit? What happened to that? To that Rick Ross? Huh? I got a Chevy with the 454 in the hood. What happened to the biggest boss? He didn't have nothing, you know, y'all wanted to hear him rap about? Like, what's going on? Because it's not like I don't like Rick Ross. I know Rick Ross's songs, but I wasn't interested in this album. I did not care because I felt like the whole back and forth with Drake, it was weird. It was weird. And Drake just proved that. He said, y'all are no longer getting a stimulus package from me. It's looking like I need Drake. I don't know. It's like everybody who went against him, Drake's mama is a powerful gardener. She really got a green thumb because, baby, y'all have been ever since. And Tookie do right by Tia. Ooh. I don't know why they not feeling Ross, but I did go get all 3 of Drake's albums. I didn't even know Ross dropped something until you said something. I still didn't listen to it. Baby, the way Drake wrapped them up, I know Drake is over there with the board like they was in Mean Girls and is just crossing them off one by one. And I said this was going to happen because they wanted to divide the hip hop listeners. And I said, do not make this this versus this thing because this is the new millennia. Nobody cares. And case in point, people don't care. You have these old heads who are the hip hop alum, elitists, etc., talking about some what's that album? The 2-disc album from Tupac. I don't really know it. I don't know if it's All Eyes on Me. I don't know. I told y'all I'm not a huge fan of like Tupac and Biggie. That's not who I look to for hip hop greatness and status because where I'm from, we had Master P. We had Master P. We had people out here wearing soldieries and jabojis. We had people out here in camouflage. That to me is my impact. That's where my impact starts. my impact is the dudes with the ghosts in their mouth. I'm not saying they're not great. They were great, but I don't look to them as like, oh my God, I just love it. Because I told y'all, we went through this. Put a 3 in the chat if I remember when I was like, I'm not a big Tupac fan because all the songs that I like from Tupac, he did not like. I told y'all that. I said, do 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 do. That's just the way it is. Do do do. Things will never be the same. I was on that. I like that pro-black Tupac. You know, when he was out here, you know, singing Brenda's Got a Baby. If I was an adult during that time, I would have been looking at Tupac like he was a ruffian, a hood booger. I would be over there like this, judging, because I don't get all it. I don't get it. Like, you're from Baltimore, you went to performing arts school, but you out here talking about gang, 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 gang. I get it. I get what he was spitting in the interviews. We're not talking about the interviews. We're talking about the artist, the man that was out here on the mic talking about California love and all these things. I think some of the songs are cute, but I don't check for it. And I think there was a viral reel where the girl said a lot of people don't check for West Coast hip hop. And I said, because it's so gang, 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 we don't, yuck, hated it. Oh my God. I like a little bit more Biggie songs because, you know, they're like very playa. Maybe that's the type of time I'm on, but he's not in my repertoire for like, let me listen to the old hits. I'm just not checking for them. I know the songs, I'm just not checking for them. I'm sorry. But it's just not for me. For the 99s and the 2000s, you know. I like, it's the ice cream man. It's the ice cream man. I told y'all, like, when Andre 3000 got up there on the Source Awards and said, you know, the South got something to say, because we've been saying it. We have been on the mood board for a lot of the artists. Like, when I think of like up north artists that I like to listen to, it's like the LL Cool J's, the Rock, of course, Rakim's, Big Daddy Kane, love him. Can't not hustle. I just like that Playboy swag. I don't know. I'm not knocking them. I think they're great hip hop artists. They're just not in my like, let me go turn on that BIG. What? I would be a liar. No. Hated it. Sorry. And maybe it's because I grew up down south. Down south, I said we need to go back to where there was different sections of music. Because when nothing came out, I loved it. We're going down, baby, yo, straight in. I was part of the problem. I was like, I like the way she do it right there. I thought that was hot. I wasn't trying to hear about no 10 crack commandments. What? I can't shake my ass to this. Where the money reside? Where is it? Where is it? Run the check up, and run the check up. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you. I don't have an issue with it. I just like, if I can't dance to it, I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to be like this in the club. We in the club. No. And I told y'all, I said of all the diss tracks, I feel like Tupac had the greatest one, like, because it was so like funny to me. If I can't laugh at the diss track, baby, it's not good. Like, first off, the click it just said you play. I was like, you mad because I fucked your bitch? Oh my God. Yikes. I would have been like this. I don't take it serious. That's probably why people get mad, because Drake cares about what the ladies think. I don't know. I just know, like, I'm not, when they get in these hip hop debates and start talking that hip hop, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like this, like, I don't like it. That's why I know they would never ask me to be on their pod, because I would sit up there, I would be like this, like, okay. Remember I had that strong take about Rhapsody, and she did that female rap album. It was very like acclaimed in the hip hop spaces. And I came to y'all being honest and truthful, talking about some musicality wise. I get the appeal, but I'm not about to turn this on when I'm about to go outside. I'm not feeling it. And baby, the men were so mad. They were calling me everything but a child of God. And I'm just like, they was like, all you want to hear is bitches say, and I was like, my bad. But did I lie? None of the men can quote anything from the album word for word, bar for bar right now. Talking about something I didn't know what I was talking about. I was like, nobody's gonna play this. I be having very strong musical takes. Like, it's very crazy, but I have an impressive catalog. They all talk about the same thing. I remember that as well. Magic T3, I was over here getting my head knocked between the washer and dryer. I could not stop the blows. They was like, beat me up. Ah, your nails are gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Listen, I just, not TJ in here laughing at me. I just think I have an ear for what's going to be good. Just like this Ella Langley person. Ella Langley has like the highest selling song. It's about to outperform I Will Always Love You and We Belong Together. I have not heard that song not once. If this is a #1 song in the world, because we're talking about world status, shouldn't I know it? It's giving payola or something. And I hate doing that to the people, but I'm just like, who? I didn't even know who Ella Langley was. I'm just like, huh? What? And they talk about this is the song? Never heard it. I have heard Young Miami. Who else have I heard? I've heard Drake. I've heard Lil Shimmy. I've heard Future more than I've heard this girl. I'm like, who? Who? Who they talking about? Who? That's why when it comes to music, they don't want somebody like me around. That's why they come and look. They send the people with the blue checks over here. They be over here like casually. They accidentally like something of mine. They be, just to let me know like I'm watching you, ho. Make sure you. I don't know who that hoe is. I'm just like, when Thank You Next was out, I knew it. I heard it. I was like, thank you next. Thank you next. I knew it. I knew it was a hit. Knew it was a hit. I just knew it was a hit. Like, Watashi wa star. I'm a star. 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 Watashi wa star. 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 Hit. Hit. All I heard was hit, 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 hit. That's why I didn't get upset when they was out here, They Not Like Us. They Not Like Us. That's a hit. That was everywhere. We heard it everywhere. So, okay, I hear it everywhere. It's at the parties. It's at the functions. This Ella Langley song, I've not heard it nowhere. I've not heard it nowhere. I was in Louisiana, didn't hear it. In Alabama, didn't hear it. Mississippi, didn't hear it. Georgia, didn't hear it. I'm now in North Carolina, still ain't heard it. Still haven't heard it. I'm like, shouldn't I be seeing it? I haven't seen a commercial. Nothing. I haven't seen a TikTok. Quiet on the Creek is more viral than that. And I'm like, if 2 + 2 = 4, how did we get to 56? I'm just telling telling y'all. I'm just telling y'all. Hey, say Hudson. Hey, boo. Juvenile. Back that was a summer jam. Yup. Who is she? She's a singer. They Be Lying. Mm-hmm. Have you listened to the Tyler's new album? No, not checking for her. She's a flop too. I do like that. You love me, take me Chanel. Take me Chanel. Take me Chanel. That was cute, but I'm not checking for her. I'm not checking for her. They will hit follow. Oh, she's a non-factor. Are you doing a tour of the South, Bree? No, I just have family and friends there. My sister lives in North Carolina. My daddy lives in Louisiana. Uh, Mama lives in Texas. Um, I was in Georgia for a party. I had to drive through Mississippi, and I made sure that good air touched me in Mississippi because I saw T.S. Madison out at a cemetery picking up dirt on camera. She's about to be doing some shit to you hoes. Y'all better make sure you plant your feet on solid ground. Cause what? I hope Megan drop her new song. That's how they be lying about Doechii, Summer, No Shade, Tyler. Ooh. I like Doechii though. I don't know what is going on. It's like Doechii will be on fire and then she'll like, I don't know what's going on over there. You like the eyeshadow? Thank you. It's my NYX palette. I saw her doing that too. I'm just saying, listen, one of the Bay Squad sent it to me. TS was in she was in a cemetery getting some of that cemetery dirt. And I was like, what? How do I say this? How do I say this? Is it even going to be strong? Because one, you recorded it for us to see. And who is this for? Is it for the spiritual whistleblower? Like, is her Babalu gonna be okay with this? I don't know. Okay, return all negative energy back to the sender. We don't have the problems because we over here. We are protected. Okay. I told y'all I made sure I did my work. I was out there. I was at home. I was like, is the dirt even from where she's from? Is she in Florida? Getting that cemetery dirt? Whose dirt is it? Whose dirt is it? That's what I wanted to know. Whose dirt did you get? Is it like someone you know's dirt? I'm just like, if you're gonna show us. Like, whose dirt did you go get, sister? Because I was like, I said, oh my. The girls be so lost. Let's get into Lindsay Clancy. Because, listen, I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried. She ain't got no smoke with me because... No. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I'm going to say people she's mad at didn't really do anything but call her out. It may backfire because everyone else isn't the problem. And that's why I say you got to make sure you're locked in with your star player. You got to make sure you're locked in with your star player. But maybe we need to see this happen. Maybe she's trying to, do something. Because I'm like, if you're doing all this, how come you can't do it for your elevation and success? Sister, you already telling us what you're doing. Do it. You got to be fully committed. I don't think she's fully committed. I don't think she's fully committed, y'all. If you're showing us that, at least be fully committed. You gotta. She showed us that with American dirt. That's why I say who's grave. Look at me telling the secrets. Narcissist Playbook, the documentary, come on tomorrow. Ooh. Ooh. Is that spiritual whistleblowers? I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. So let's get into Lindsay Clancy. We got to go over into our Karen news. I wouldn't post it if I really wanted to see results. I mean, Magic History, that's what I'm saying. I said, when they start doing that. So I was like, well, who's great for that? Who's great for they at? And where at that cemetery, you could tell it's not locked down. I'm gonna give y'all a word of advice. Out here in Louisiana, I don't know how they do it nowhere else, but out in Louisiana, right? If you want you some good dirt, you got to make friends with the people who roam the cemetery, because if you are digging up the dirt of certain areas, you'll get in trouble. You will get in trouble. You will be fined, honey. You will be fined because people be doing it all the time. The dirt is so magical. That's why I said who's dirt. Remember when all the girls was channeling Princess Diana? Y'all remember that? All the girls was channeling Princess Diana energy. Did y'all see that? I know y'all saw it. I was like, baby, they won't let that white woman. Now we seeing the girls out at the cemeteries. It is so wild. It's like, what a time to be alive. She doesn't know them people. Go visit your loved ones, please. Yes. Hey. TS need to use that dirt. Maybe it'll help her acting career. Okay? Ooh, Miss Faye. Miss Faye. You from Louisiana, BL. I'm just like, oh my goodness. I was over here like this. Y'all know I be so intrigued when the girls be doing something. Cause I'm like, why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? I don't want to look it up. Not with my phone. Lindsay Clancy. We're gonna talk about something serious. We gotta get into the currents, okay? Hey, Queen Tulsa. Listen, that's why y'all gotta protect. You have to protect your energy because you don't know what demon is going on. Did y'all see? Did y'all see? The man who gave Rick Ross, who gave Rick Ross a chain and all that stuff, he just came out and said he used to practice Santeria and he was getting all the things, and he didn't want to feed the demon, and so he turned his life over to God. Did y'all see that? Wasn't that Rick Ross artist? Is that why Rick Ross is not doing so well? Is that why he went back to that skinny bony girl? Let's get into Lindsay. Did you see TS at the graveyard? Has Beyonce ever did that? I ain't never seen Beyonce at no graveyard. But yes, what's his name? Gunsmoke, Gunplay, whatever his name is, the light-skinned dude. Y'all know his baby, his wife, ex-wife, was in that really bad car accident. She almost lost her life. He said he won his gun charged because he was over there doing the sacrifices. I was like, what is going on with the Florida people? Well, let's move on. Let's go to Lindsay Clancy. Yes, Beyonce at the cemetery, baby. What? Lindsay Clancy is on trial for taking out her children. This is in my opinion, a trad wife. She was bought and sold. Well, she bought and sold. She ate up that trad wife lifestyle. I keep telling y'all, y'all don't get to see the trad wives in their full inception, right? Lindsay Clancy, in my opinion, deserves everything she's gonna get. I do not feel sorry for her because they don't feel sorry for the other mothers who took out their children because they didn't want the kids and they was complaining. It goes to show that when women go into these healthcare spaces, they do not care. That's why I'm a big proponent of, if you are talking to your doctor and you're articulating something to the doctor and the doctor is just brushing you off, get it in writing. I always ask for it in writing. I'm like, can you write that down, please, so that way I can make sure I go in there. My mother is a doctor. My mother is a doctor because my mother is a doctor. I'm like, I have a whole family of doctors. My sister is in the medical field. Like, can you break this down? And one time I even had my mom on the phone. I told y'all, when I had major surgery, I had my tonsils removed. That is the hardest thing you can have in America. And I did not let them people play with me about my recovery, healing, and why they had to go. Okay? Take them out. I wasn't about to do no, oh, just come back in a few months. I said, no, I can't breathe right now. Take them out. So to see this woman was going to various doctors, eating them prescription pills like candy, and they thought she was fine, but she was popping up pregnant. The husband needs to be charged too. He didn't care about his kids. He sees that his wife sends him to go pick up food or whatever, groceries, at a store that is further away. Red flag. He didn't care about them kids. And I'm telling y'all, by the end of this year, next year, he'll probably be remarried, just like that other man whose wife unalived all his children. I think only one kid survived. These men don't care. They literally are showing y'all what it is. She had them babies and she took every baby out one by one. Crazy. Then she slit her wrist and then jumped from the second story floor to like. So when y'all see her and not giving it, she don't give a fuck. She's probably at peace in the prison. She's probably at peace at the prison. And I'm just like, why are we acting so shocked? When people say they don't want to have kids, they're not thinking about children. Do not force children on them. There's plenty of mothers out here and fathers who are deadbeats. They're not doing their part. They beg for these children, and the children are here and they're not showing up for the kids. They don't care about the kids. They're selling their children. They're pimping their children. They're abusing their children. Absent-minded. The husband is already remarried. Jay, the husband is already remarried. Yeah, we could collaborate, Queen Tulsa. What? Did you make that up? Jay, where are you at? The husband is already remarried. I know you fucking lie. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Oh my God. Charge him today. Charge him today. I see, she done broke her vagina, lost her mind. Because she was, to me, it gave she was postpartum. She was postpartum. From just the things I was catching up on. I'm researching, I'm reading. I'm like, nobody gave a damn. And I keep telling y'all, the village is expensive. Put a 5 in the chat if y'all remember me saying that. The village is expensive. The village costs money. The village costs money. Put a 5 in the chat if y'all remember that. You want to have a baby, you need a village. I don't let no man talk to me about baby birthing, childcare, none of that until we put some things on the table. This is what I want. You want a baby? This is what I want. I want a night nurse. I want an au pair. I want a push gift. I want plastic surgery money just in case. I wake up one day and say, you know, I don't like the way my stomach or these titties is looking because I'm never doing my ass. Fix it and throw the rest in the trash. Oh, I also want massages and I want a postpartum place I can go to for 6 months. I want all the things. I want all the things. So don't come talk to me about no baby unless you can provide all the things. We're not compromising because the emotional toll, no matter how supportive the husband is, falls on the woman. Depository. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I just, that's why when the people be like, baby, yuck! What? This woman broke her vagina, lost her mind, and he's already remarried. Let that sink in. Oh, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Run the checkup. Run the checkup. And run the checkup. Thank you, 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 Georgia. I just think it's crazy. I think that is crazy. Unless she wanted to be a mom and it didn't go the way that she thought it would be. Like Tia Mowry, I feel like it took her so long to have her daughter because she did not have a pleasant experience because her ex-husband did not have the money. She was the sole provider. So of course she had a horrible experience. That's why Tamara, when she ended up having her kids, she was able to do it because she was happy. You just see the contrast. That's just something I can visually see. She had her son, and then all those years later, she ended up having her daughter. Tamara, she gets married. She has her, I think it was the daughter first, then her son. I think there was like a 2 or 3 year gap. And I think that's because she was like truly happy. She's truly happy over there. You can tell she's happy. She got the happy woman way. She looks like women who are thriving in their relationship. Like just, I love it over here. Butterflies and rainbows. I'm not saying that they're the quintessential, like, but that's just something I can see. When I look at like Jeannie Mai had that baby. And then instantly they were fighting for their marriage. I don't think she had a pleasant experience. You could tell she didn't really have a pleasant experience, just how she acts and the things she say. And then like, she's still reverting back. Like, baby mama needs an identity after they have children. A lot of women become codependent on their children and to where they lose their own existence. Yuck. I'm sorry that happened. I'm sorry to the women that's going through that. Mommy makeover in full effect. Real talk. Ooh, Miss Faye. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Ooh. That's truthful. That's crazy. I feel like the father should be charged. From everything I've seen, the ex-husband needs to be charged. He knew his children was not safe in that woman's care. I just don't understand. And I feel Lindsay is getting all this support because there's so many women who are in Lindsay are the Lindsays of their relationship right now. And they're looking at it like, if I have a mental breakdown, they're gonna lock me up. And he's gonna go get remarried. That's probably the only thing keeping them to sanity. How much y'all wanna bet? How much y'all wanna bet? There's way too many mothers out here just taking their kids out. Like, they did not want these kids. They did not want these kids. They're listening to this propaganda. Just have as many babies as your heart desires. Whole time, these hoes that's telling y'all that is not doing that. Erica Kirk is not out here having a whole bunch of babies. Sarah Fields is not having a whole bunch of babies. Okay? And the rest of the MAGA, I'm a Christian conservative woman, uh, lying heifers, they're not doing that. Nicki Minaj is out here having a bunch of babies. You could tell she did not have a good pregnancy. She talks about it as if it was very traumatic and it was heartbreaking, and she hated it. You got to listen to the things people are saying and how they're saying it. They don't say it in like, oh my God, I love being a mom. No. They'd be like, you know, when I was pushing the pain and you're going to make it through. What? That does not sound like a what? A lot of signs was there. She wasn't stable. Exactly. And I'm just sitting up here and I'm like, and the husband wanted to have more kids. And now he got him a second fool. A second fool. And what you think he gonna do? He gonna load her up with some babies. And she probably felt like, oh, I can heal him. Girl, we gonna have to watch her too. Now that he's married, because I'm like, married? I have 2 kids, and I tell people to wait to have kids or don't have them at all. Exactly. I say a good time to think about some children, a good age to me, 35. At 35, life has already did what it needed to do. You should be where you need to be. And I'm gonna give y'all my 5 things that you need that are luxuries to me. But let's get into Cardi B. Cardi B is out here, you know, defending her reduction of her BBL, and I love that for her, or her butt injections or whatever. I love that for her. I love that she's telling y'all, like, look, y'all know I'm over here. I was getting the plastic surgeries. I don't know why y'all are acting like y'all are shocked about Cardi. It's always weird. Cardi has had the surgery. She's been very honest. She's been very upfront. She used to work in the strip club. Now she works in the entertainment industry, and she gets way more money. And she has way more say. I'm not saying you have to like it, but why are we acting like we want to see her rush to the table again? She told y'all she had to go get that basement gunk out her booty. Columbia is the best place to get it done because they understand the girls be getting their botched BBLs. And she told y'all if she gets certain stuff done, her ass will drop. Hence why when y'all see certain girls with their BBLs and they drop, it's because they did too much. You just gotta just let things go. If you decide to go get the nip and the tuck, this is the risk. You might come out with a scar. You might come out a little botch. Y'all are out here mad at Cardi B. At least she's honest. Lotto is over here walking around stiff because she over there rushed to get on that surgeon's table. She didn't even allow for her postpartum body to just heal back. And that's what I'm telling y'all. The signs are there if people are in healthy, stable relationships. The signs be there. Cardi has been able to be blessed with an album she didn't have to tour for until last year, this year. And she did so well. It broke numbers. People love it. She's out here, she's feeling good about herself. And she's letting y'all know, like, I'm not about to rush to go get no more surgery. And she told y'all she's not above getting the surgery. It's like, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Y'all want the girls to tell the truth, then y'all want them to lie. Like, what do y'all want? What do y'all want from the girls? I like the girls saying this versus, oh, I worked hard for this. We ain't never seen you in no gym home. I bet she younger than his wife. Ooh. I think Cardi has somewhat developed an addiction to having surgery. I think she's in the entertainment industry and they have to look a certain way. They have to look a certain way. They have to be a certain size. And if you're going to be a sex kitten, you got to be a sex kitten full through. You're not allowed to be out here with a guts. If you're going to be a sex kitten, there's like certain lanes. She is a plastic surgery lane. So that's what it is. You know, you got the slim, petite, cutie patooties. You got the Victoria Monets and the Kelly Rowlands and the Michelles, the girls who are naturally that. Over there, yeah, they got a little swerve and curve, but they're naturally thin women. Then you got the athletic builds, you know? You got the Megan Thee Stallions, you know, If she decides to fall off and not do fitness, you could tell she's gonna be thicker than a snicker. You know, you have those type of girls naturally like that. The booty is bootying, okay? The titties was already big. Things like that. And I'm using them as, you know, points so you can see where you fall in. The plastic surgeries and constantly doing it, that is the Lottos, the Doechis, the Nicki Minaj's, the Young Miamis, the JTs. They understand their lane. They understand their lane. They get it. They get it. They get it. The Summer Walkers, the Scissors. Okay. Then you got the Ryan Destinies, athletic build body. Okay. You got the girls who do tasteful surgery, but it doesn't look like anything. The Coco Jones. You're welcome. I think people are just delusional. You know, the Sierras had a little tasteful but athletic build. Not too much, very subtle. Okay? The Normanis, yes. Body tea, body banging. You know? I don't get mad at the girls for getting the nip in the tuck. I don't get mad at them for being honest. I just want them to be healthy because I don't want to see anybody coding on a table. Not for an industry that's going to replace you. No. The icy spices, you know? It is what it is. But here are my 5 things you need that are luxury. In my opinion, it's just mine. The first thing, therapy. Therapy. Once you understand, sitting on that lady's couch figuring it out, life becomes so much easier. Therapy. That's 1. 2, know your body type. If you don't know your body type, then you don't know how to dress. If you know your body type, it makes it easier for you to understand what works for you and what doesn't. Know your body type. Know your body type. Know your body type. Didn't Glorilla get some work done too? Yeah, Glorilla, but yeah. She did. I think she looks good. I'm just, you know, plastic surgery. She came through the gate getting surgery. She got them teeth done, baby, it was a wrap. So therapy, know your body type, a good routine. A good routine. Something you can do. Something that works for you. A routine for your life, your schedule. Not because somebody put it out there and you don't. No, something that works for you. The routine includes fitness, health, wealth. A good routine. These 3 things, baby, you're unstoppable. Okay? Unstoppable. Therapy. Know your body type, a routine. This next one, it can be interchangeable between 4 or 5. And I would say reading. Read anything. I don't care if it's focus, structure, fictional, smut. Reading. As long as you're reading, because building up that vocabulary. I will continue to say that. I don't care what you read. It doesn't have to always be self-help. It could be something fun. It could be something freaky. As long as you're reading, okay? We need to be reading more, talking less. And then the 5th thing is know when to leave. Know when to leave. These 5 things are luxury. Knowing when to leave will not only save your life, it will save your time. Knowing when to leave. Like, the devil is in the details. You see, I didn't say, oh, don't drink, don't know. No, because I want y'all to have a good time. That's why I said you have to know your routine. will be who you are. It's coded in you. It's coded in your brain. So those are my 5 things that are luxury that I can't live without, that has made me successful. And what are yours? Comment down below.